Gururvishnu Gururevo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Normally, we start teaching. Any tradition of yoga starts with taking refuge into the highest consciousness. So the meaning of this verse, let that supreme consciousness or the intelligence that is within us, that creates, that operates, and that destroys our ignorance. So that is also sometimes known as teacher, the master, the guru. But if we look deeply, the meaning of the word guru, guru has two syllables, guru, guru. So that means the one who guides, moves you from ignorance to wisdom, who moves you from false to the truth, who moves you from bondage to the freedom. Look at this, the beauty of these words. Normally, in the modern world, we say guru, computer guru. We say that, and what guru? Piano guru, sex guru, a lot of things. So we have a lot of gurus. But the real meaning of the guru is that the one that helps you to rise in consciousness and move into that inner peace and happiness. All the words are polluted now. So, or you can say that they are used in a different way. So let us start chanting. Let us do the chanting 3 times of Om. Take a deeper breath. It is good to look inside into this space when you are saying this Om. Let us do it again. We are not in a hurry. Take your deeper breath. Take your time. Now you told me you have a difficulty in chanting those verses. So let us say, Asato. Let us say, Asato, Asato, Ma, Satgamaya, Asato, Ma, Satgamaya. Literally, it means, we'll talk in detail about it. Literally, it means that we should move from false. What is false in my life? To the truth. So here the truth represents the truth consciousness. The second verse, come on. Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya. So it simply means that there is a total darkness. So Can you see anything into that darkness? No. So that darkness represents the ignorance. And light represents that, oh, I have a right perception. I can see where the truth lies. Now the third verse, Mrityur, Mrityur, Ma, Amritangamaya. Let us do it different way. Mrityur, Ma, Amritang, Gamaya, Mrityur, Ma, Amritang, Gamaya. The literal meaning of it is that let us move from the death, mortality to immortality. Let us become immortal. Let us chant 3 times Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So one breath with awareness inside. Take a deeper breath. Om. Take another breath. Shanti Shanti Shanti. We are attending a yoga class. We are not sitting in a mall or in a restaurant taking a drink. We are not in a hurry. Make a point. We are relaxed, calm. I have to give modern day examples. Take another deeper breath. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. One more time. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Let there be peace and peace and peace. Now, can you tell me the 2 things today your mind has given importance to? Anything. Any 2 things. Connecting to your higher self. Wonderful. What about you? 2 things that you gave too much importance. Yes. Your mind was constantly returning to that thought again and again. Yeah, honestly. Honestly, yes. You have to be honest.
I had a job last week and I was waiting to get a call back. So I thought I was about what can I do?
Yes, that is a good point. And what about you? Honestly.
That I felt. So I kept like replaying that.
Replaying. You are replaying the past event. Past event. And replaying the past event, then you are regretting. Yes. Okay. That is a good point. And Marina.
She was a little different. I was with my mom all day because it was her birthday. So I guess I was putting a lot of pressure on like making it a very special day and occasion. But I was also kind of like, I have a timeline. I will do that.
So your mind was possessed by in relationship. In relationship, and you wanted to do much better, to earn, to have a further deeper relationship. Wonderful. You are, and what about you, Michelle?
My fellow supervisors got really nasty with me.
Supervisor got nasty with you. That's wonderful. And no reason. Okay.
I gave him work.
You gave it work. I'll tell you how to deal with these bosses easily. And how about you?
Well, trying to figure out why I keep getting dizzy and what is wrong with my health. That's honestly what I've been thinking about all day.
Oh, we have to continue. Why you feel getting dizzy and why you, no, you see that.
Not very exciting.
What is, when the mind gives importance to these things, that starts shaping our life on that particular day. And it accumulates the impressions that defines our personal reality. And if you are repeating again and again, then what happens? Your mind goes crazy. Who is responsible? You are. Because you have given more importance to the things in the material world or relationship or your physical health. So when you are giving more importance to your physical health, you get obsessed with the body. You give more importance to your job, you get more obsessed with the money. The material wealth is the main criteria. You give more importance to the past, you give more importance to your regret. You regret again and again, and the vicious circle starts, and then you think, I'm crazy, I should not have fallen. Is it in your control? And when you give more importance, the same thing to your relationship, either to the boss or to the subordinate. So think, you can categorize into three categories. The personal reality. If your personal reality defined by the material world. What is material world? Three things. People. It is, material world is the world of name and the form. And what is in the name and the form? That personal reality is defined by three factors. People, first, possessions, two, and events. I will lose the job, what would happen? If my boss is crazy, if he doesn't like me, then we are guided by the unknown fears. You understand what I'm saying? You're guided by the unknown fears. So when your personal reality, you define that relates to the material world, what is the fact of the material world? Duality. What is that duality? Pain and pleasure, sorrow and happiness, high and low, birth and death. So as long as the mind pays too much importance to this level of the material world, if my personal reality is all about the material world, I will never be happy. That may be one of the major causes of our anxiety and the stress. We regret the past, we worry the future, and we compare in the present. And that continues, it creates a vicious circle. The second personal reality, I did it at least for 5 and 6 years, and my master broke that notion. I used to worship. I have never left any god and goddesses. You know, we have 330 million gods and goddesses in India. It is very difficult to make a choice. In India, you can easily make a choice for your would-be, but it is very difficult to make a choice of these gods and goddesses. You have 330 million gods and goddesses. Question is, if my personal reality is defined by or depends on some higher power that lives in the heaven, I'm bound to go into hell one day. Because the moment I conceive the idea of a hell, there must be an opposite. Now question comes, think of it for a while. Think for a while. Why I'm going to the higher power? Why? Why people go to the higher power? God, save my job, as if he is listening to you and he's going to save your job. Get me rid of the anxiety. I didn't give you the anxiety. Why should I help you? God says inside. The main point that my personal reality, I am here suffering. And I believe there is someone who can take care of me. Is that possible? Ask yourself. So we get more frustrated. I have a wonderful friend of mine who is also teaches yoga in, she lives nearby, She's totally frustrated. Every day she was praying, let my daughter be okay. And daughter has a deeper, serious problem of depression. She's in the hospital. If she doesn't take charge of herself, what the imaginary God will do who is sitting in the heaven? It will take him, couple of years to travel and reach to her. Not possible. So think twice. So lower than the higher power, still the higher power, we have psychics. With due respect, I love all of them, but then we have astrologers. A long list. Ask yourself what I'm seeking from the other person. I have a stress here and now. You go to these commission agents of higher powers. I'm sorry, they represent higher power. What should I say? So what they say, take this stone, it will take care of you. Within a week, your anxiety will go away. Is it a placebo? If the science says it is a placebo, they are right. I have to go by the science, not always. But now I want to see if from where that stone has come. It might have come from the mountain. It is a part of the earth. So let me find out in which country that stone is found. And if that country is very peaceful, free from stress, I will say yes. The first indication that stone works. Why should I believe you? So that is the second level, the personal reality is defined. Now the third personal reality is all about yoga. The personal reality is defined that I'm evolving constantly. One, I'm evolving unconsciously. Mind is evolving unconsciously, or I'm evolving unconsciously. Can I evolve consciously? Do I have a choice? Yes, I have a choice. So let my personal reality be defined as a process of conscious evolution and transformation. So now you have anxiety, good. No, it is good to have anxiety. It is good to repeat the past again and again. Why? the mind doesn't remain constant. You live in anxiety, the mind makes a choice. No, I want to get rid of it. Who is going to help me? Oh, can I help myself? Can I find someone who can help me get rid of the anxiety? Can I find someone who can get rid of my past? Can someone guide me? So you are focused on yourself. You see that? You're not looking for something outside, either in the material world or in this religious or abstract world of Havel and the head. And one day you relax, you discover that yes, I can empower myself through the practice of relaxation. I feel relaxed, I feel calm. Can I know little deeper? You have made a choice. So when you have made a choice, you started evolving consciously. One of the great teachers I always refer to you, Swami Vivekananda, defined yoga as a process of compressing one's evolution in a single year or a few months or a few hours of earthly existence. What a beautiful definition. You have a tremendous intensity to change yourself. I want peace. Don't think of anxiety. So you are giving more importance to anxiety than to peace. Start giving importance to peace. Keep a smile on the face all the time. More anxiety? Tell anxiety, let me have a bigger smile on my face. Let me smile. Look into the mirror, not for other things to put up on your face, but first bring the smile. Have you ever seen in the mirror and checked that are you really smiling or not? That is one. Here you see the personal reality is defined either by the material world or think of it. That is the meaning of these three phrases. What is it? Asato ma asatagame. How to work on this? Asato ma asatagame. Moving away from changing my reality. What is my reality at present? Asat. What is asat? Mithya. What is mithya? That appears true, but it is not true. What appears true? I'm anxious. I have past regrets. I'm stressed. I have anxiety. I'm not keeping up with the good health. All these thoughts are asat, mithya. Where we have to move? To peace, to harmony, to happiness. That is another way to define truth. Second is clearly defines what the process of yoga is. What is this? Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya. Let there be a total darkness in the room. I don't see you, you don't see me. And I start teaching. Total darkness. There is a total darkness what lies inside us at the unconscious level, at the subconscious level. We don't know when we are going to be angry. You cannot plan to be angry. Can you plan to be anxious? No. Every day, your anxiety will go away. Start planning every day. Tomorrow, 8 a.m. to 8:15 a.m., I will sit and I will move into anxiety. And you see such a biggest solution. And now from 8 to 8:15 you sit and maintain your awareness. You are aware how the anxiety will come. Then put in your daily calendar from 12 to 12:15 I'll be angry. and then, okay, look, oh, I have to be angry. And you will have a smile on the face. So this self-awareness is the light. It is the wisdom. Look at it. Unconscious living brings those things. You understand? It's a very simple thing. And Rodney has started, started this non-profit consciousness. It's a wonderful, I have watched the video. I think you should also be watching it. So look at it. The third, so what it means that moving from the darkness to the light, when you experience anxiety, when you cannot help yourself, you are treating anxiety half-heartedly. Sit, contemplate, become aware, and you will discover, and the moment you remember my words, oh, that guy told me that, oh, this is anxiety time. This is anger time. Put into the calendar, and within next week when you're coming, the anxiety will not be there. No, now you're laughing. So that is the meaning of moving from tamaso majut, moving from the darkness to the light. Third is mortality, death, and freedom. Freedom means immortality or a freedom. Bondage, freedom. Who dies? Body dies. Can it happen that it will never die? Let me accept the truth. One day, body will go to a permanent place. From there, it never returns. Did I tell you the story? There was a teacher and the students were there. So teacher said, after your death, where your body goes? Oh, to the graveyard. Where the soul goes? To the heaven. So teacher asked, where the hell you go? Your body goes to graveyard, your soul goes to heaven. And where you go? Once you become aware of that, the yoga starts. I have to find out where I'm going in my life, yes.
What if some people consider their soul as themselves?
Yes.
And they believe their soul is their self, their essence, and they believe that goes to heaven.
And the heaven is imaginary. So again, they are still, working with the duality, hell and the heaven. So some deep inside, they have an idea, they have a blind belief there is a heaven and then there is a hell. But still they know that, okay, can I go a little beyond both hell and heaven? There is always an awareness, where I have to go. So the entire journey, you see, this is all the three verses explains that I have to consciously move in my life. I have to work on my life. What causes me the anxiety? What causes me the regrets of the past? Relationship means what? It's a relative word. Relative word means what? It is constantly changing. So it is not uncommon that first we date. So when we are dating in heaven. I will catch the moon for you and bring for you. You are moon light. So we are evolving and changing and we don't realize. We don't realize. After a couple of years, we now feel that you have a sun face, very hot. After marriage. And after a few more years, you have a volcano face. every time you come and then can I realize that I'm constantly changing? Can I realize that others is also changing their preferences? Can I change my personal reality and I start evolving, bringing patience, bringing tolerance in my life? Life has to change. That is what the first part of this session is. Now check and find out in your life two things. Every day, sit even for 10 minutes. Let us do it practically. Close your eyes or you may lie down. Let us do the practice. Lie down and then we will start with another session. Lie down. Close your eyes. Be comfortable. We are doing the 4-step relaxation. And eyes are closed. Let us do the practice in a lightness that represents wisdom. Why to depend on darkness? More thoughts will come in the dark room. So, eyes are closed. You are comfortable. You are comfortable means first thing, remember how you are going to train your students. You are my friends. I make masters, I make teachers. I don't make students. So eyes are closed and personal reality, you're shifting it. Whatever it is, you're shifting. How you shift it? By being aware, by being self-aware. And that is why you lie down on the back and you look at the neck joint in your chest and a line. Why? You answer. Question rises in your student's mind. Why this guy is saying look at the neck joint? Because I may feel discomfort and unease. And I'm answering. Okay, if you feel discomfort, you can adjust and align. If it is comfortable, no need to move. Shoulder joints. You feel the sensation. How do you know? What is that sensation at this moment? It is the perception. Are you doing the right perception? Repeat couple of times, you will realize. Where is the indication of right perception? A right perception takes you to peace, calmness, happiness, progress, conscious evolution. I always say you have to use the mind to fire. First, you have to fire the mind. The brain is automatically fired to rewire it. Then look at the joint, at the hip joints. Any slight discomfort is there. How do you know it is slight? Because your mind is fully aware. Is it really doing anything? No. You know, when you have a big face, I know it. When I have a big face, you know it. You need not to work. You need not to think of it. Same thing. Any discomfort is there? That discomfort is the big face in the body. Look at the knee joints. Feel the sensation and become aware. That sensation and awareness of the knee joints is to start moving from the false perception to the right perception. It is also deep inside. You are bringing the unconscious experience at the conscious level. Look at the beauty. That is the real yoga practice. And then look at the ankle joints. You feel the sensation. Previously, sensation was there, but now you feel it consciously. Why? Self-awareness, personal reality as a process of conscious evolution and transformation in our life. Now the body is comfortable. The first step, I say, simple awareness of the body. I'm giving you a lesson. I'm aware of you all. That is what I call as a first step. Body awareness. You look at the head and the neck. When I say look, it means your mind goes there. Your awareness and attention goes there. You're already living in that field of awareness. You're not doing anything. You know, people talk about mindfulness practice, it is effortless. They pose a lot of questions, intellectual, information. But here what we are doing, practice. Then, right arm, you are aware of the right arm, you feel the sensation and awareness. Left arm, the moment I say left arm, you are aware, you become aware of the left arm. You have a conscious experience of the sensation that made you aware of the left arm without you doing anything. The entire chest and the belly. Good. Right leg. Mind it, please. Remain aware. You're not doing anything, my friends. You are looking at the right leg. How you told me that you cannot do this practice? Is it really a practice? You are living in it. And then move the mind on the left leg. Sensation and awareness. Sensation and awareness, my friends. The entire body, from the top of the head to the toes. Done. Now the second point, I say awaken to the stillness. You know, the second step defines that we have not to make any effort. So that is how I say awaken to the stillness that is already existing in the body at present. Which factor would be responsible for fidgeting and movement into the body? Your subconscious and unconscious mind. But as long as you are aware, they do not dare to come. Look at a very subtle process involved. So look at the head and the neck this time. Experience what? Sensation and the stillness. So now your conscious experience are, if I say, twofold, for the sake of explanation. So you look at the sensation and you experience the stillness too. Good. Now you look at the right arm, sensation and stillness. Good. Look at the left arm, sensation and the stillness. You know, you're driving to the center for taking a class. You remember, your mind pops up with certain thoughts that you have to do a lot of things, and still you're driving. Same thing happens. Thought may come and go. Let them come and go. They pop up. Don't worry. Move the mind on the right leg and awaken to sensation and the stillness. If I say go to the center, you will find Angelina there. So what happens? You reach to the studio, you find her here. Did you do anything? No. Same thing. That is what I mean by awakening in this practice. Look at the left leg. When I say look, you become aware. You move your mind on the left leg. And sensation in the stillness, the entire body. From the top to the bottom, you experience the sensation and the stillness. What is the definition of asana? It says Thir Sukham Asana. Asanam. What it means? Relaxed and a happy state. And the position of the body is asana. We are already into the highest state of the asana now. When you are into the highest state of the asana, you are highly receptive. When you raise your awareness, you realize, I'm not the body. Okay? Look inside the head and the neck. Be there. You may become aware of the space inside. The moment you are aware of the space, just say to yourself, I'm in peace. You declare through the same mind that was moving unconsciously, but now it is moving consciously. And you say, okay, look again inside the heart, deep inside. Don't start thinking. And you might have said many a times, I feel too deep in my heart. Okay, why don't you feel now? And say, I'm in peace. One more time. That is the third step. What we did in the third step? We asked the mind to live within, free from its garbage. And fourth step. Fourth step is it helps you to continue to live within the breath awareness. We talk only of the breath awareness, okay, and be mindful of the breath. That doesn't work. So we qualify that breath awareness, which is a fact. We are not doing anything. In that state of feeling sensation and the stillness, look at the breath that is going in and out, the first point. Second point, feel the sensation of the breath. which is natural when the air touches inside the nostrils. Third point, you are attentive, you are not changing the rate and the rhythm of the breath. The moment your attention is taken by, is hijacked by your conditioned mind that has lot of thoughts which are important to the mind, what is going to happen? You'll be lost. What is important to you now? Just to live within. One of the great masters who lived 3,000 years back, known as Ashtavakra, it says, withdraw the mind that is scattered outside, allow the mind to rest within. You will be in peace and happiness here and now. What a beautiful definition of mindfulness. But still I consider, based on this verse, I designed this 4-step. We'll also talk and do the practice of 6-step relaxation. So, Ashtavakra says you'll be in peace and happiness now. What a beautiful definition of mindfulness. Because there is an infinite layers of our consciousness inside, and that is why I designed this practice and call it as a 4-step relaxation. And how long it takes? 8 to 9 minutes, 10 minutes. Let us chant one time Om Shanti 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 together. Now you are fully aware. You take a deeper breath. Take another breath. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Now see that we are not in a hurry. You go to the mall, there are a lot of people. You walk carefully. You maintain your awareness. You ride on a car or a bus, you drive it. Why we lose our awareness in these practices? I'm yet to understand. So first bring your mind on the right palm. Feel the sensation. Move the mind on the left palm. Feel the sensation. You can open the eyes open. Yes. And sit up. Maintain your awareness how you sit up. In which posture. That I also know. That is how I used to note myself. Come on and sit up. How are you, Michelle?
Good.
Good? Relax?
Better.
Michelle?
Sleepy.
Sleepy is a kind of relaxation. Yes, it's okay. How are you, Rodney?
Very good.
Very big. Good?
A little challenging because we had the meditation class before. So
Yeah.
it's a lot of meditation for me for one day. But it was fun. It was just hard to concentrate or not concentrate.
A lot of money is always fine. We are excited. And has anybody said a lot of money is a big challenge? Say that where the mind gives importance, we take it for granted. So if the mind gives importance to the peace and the happiness, my personal reality begins changing. That is the process of self-awareness and conscious evolution and transformation. Huh? Does it really make a sense or it doesn't make a sense? So it does not mean, I'm not saying that we need not to earn. I'm not rejecting where I give importance. Let me earn money, find out the right way, move it consciously, but importance to peace and happiness. Last thing, and then I'll give you a break. In America, we say, I love you, honey. We use the word honey for anyone. Yeah? Isn't it? So when what is this?
I don't, but
You don't.
I know a lot of people do.
I will not use it, here in the class. So don't worry. But one thing, I love you, I like you. We normally say it doesn't. But still we remember, if we have a spouse at home, we still remember. We love. So can you define your personal reality that I have to discover that peace and happiness all the time? Still, okay, I love money. It's okay. Who doesn't love money? So we maintain that awareness. So you raise your awareness. You know how to work. That is one point, how to live in the world. My master used to say that continue to work on how you should live in this world, but this world should not live in you. Done. So we'll take a session after 5 minutes of break.